All right, we are getting ready to make some great weekend plans. There are lots of great butterflies and other animals that could be in your future.
Gotta love that. Miranda is here to tell us about some great family-friendly fun. You know, this is really personal for me because, you know, I have a lot to gain from this. You have great ideas for people. Just, you know, we're sitting on the cusp of the weekend.
Well, thank you. You know, isn't it funny? Because when your kids aren't big enough or your kids are grown, you're like, I don't know. But when you have kids that you are looking at the weekend, you're thinking, we want to do something cool. We want to make some memories this weekend.
Right.
So
gotta get out of the house.
Good to pay attention to it. Well, first of all, I want to say happy birthday to our good friend, Dr. Seuss.
Yes.
Today is Dr. Seuss's birthday. If you have kids in elementary school, they're probably having Seuss parties. They're wearing tall hats, eating green eggs and ham. And it also is really the kickoff of March's Reading Month. So if your kids don't have a library card, put that on the to-do list for this weekend. Go get them a library card, pick up a schedule. Local libraries across West Michigan doing big activities. And my favorite part about local libraries, everything is free.
Which is wonderful. I always say the best tax I think I pay is the one that supports the library because everything is so free. And I know you take advantage of the kids programs.
Oh yeah,
I do a lot of the classes.
Yep, storytelling. They've got all kinds of great activities. And this month they really ramp things up for March's Reading Month. So make sure you check that out.
We're excited. Miranda and I are both going to Southwest Community Campus in Grand Rapids today to read to kids. And so we can't stress that enough.
Oh,
this
it's important.
Month, if you can do that, I'm reading at my daughter's preschool next week, you got to get out there and spread the good word about what reading can do for kids.
And I think it's important kids see us as adults reading. It's one thing to say to kids, 20 minutes of reading every night, but if we're not reading, that message just doesn't translate. So let's model good reading behavior.
That sounds really great.
Yes.
Okay, now we know that you have a list of great activities, and what I love about your list is you have things in every corner of West Michigan.
We try, and you know, it's wonderful when we have great partners like the Kalamazoo Valley Museum. That's going to be my first pick for this weekend. They have a program called Disease Detectives. Now, it's one of these weird things, but if you have kids who are fascinated by the human body, this is going to be great. I'm kind of afraid to even say it, but they have hands-on exhibits for disease and infectious diseases.
We're coming off a cold, Miranda. Maybe we can do some investigating.
Exactly. But they're going to have mannequins there. Your kids can learn to take temperatures of them, listen to heartbeats, and learn what goes on inside the human body.
Wow.
It's a very fascinating exhibit, perfect for that little older kid that's hard to engage. And the best news is Kalamazoo Valley Museum is totally free. So admission is free and entrance into this exhibit is free.
It's impressive. It is floors of activities for different ages. It's amazing.
They do a great job.
There's so many resources there for free.
For free. That's my favorite word. All right, another opportunity that has just started on March 1, our beloved John Ball Zoo opened their doors.
Yay!
Yay! I talked to zoo officials, and they said yesterday they had several hundred people come out. So here's the beautiful thing. Doors, or gates of the zoo are from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So that's a little shorter than we're used to. But you know, this is the time to go to the zoo. The grizzlies are active.
Oh, yeah.
The penguins are active. Everyone is excited. The animals are just, you know, super engaged, and your kids will love it.
And the baby animals. You can see so many different animals, and it is, you know, the zoo is someplace you should visit every season of the year, but especially right away in the spring.
They said, the zoo officials were saying it was almost like the animals were so excited to see people again. So catch it while you can. This is a perfect time to go.
Oh, that's cool. Well, you're talking about different types of animals today, because there's another place that you have to put on your list, too.
A sure mark of spring in West Michigan is the butterfly exhibit at the Meijer Gardens. That opened yesterday as well. And it's one of those things where if you go there, it's tropical, it's gorgeous, and the butterflies are unbelievable. Over 6,000 different butterflies to explore.
Wow.
Really?
What is
it? Wow. 80 degrees in the conservatory.
I mean, that's my language right there. I could just hang out there. Plus, you know, bring the camera, because guaranteed a beautiful blue butterfly will land on your kid's head, and you'll be like, oh, I wish I had my camera. So bring it along. Lots of opportunities.
It is wonderful.
Very
Yep.
cool.
Okay.
And then my final pick, the surprising story of the Three Little Pigs. Grand Pacific Theater has a traveling troupe, and they are doing 1-hour shows this Saturday. It's a great opportunity for your kids to see theater for the first time, and again, it's free.
Oh, wonderful.
So you don't get these Civic Theater free very often, and when they do these, they pack the house. So I strongly recommend it.
Too.
It is.
It is so nice nice with the renovations they've done with the Meijer Majestic Theater.
It's gorgeous. So
really
that
pretty.
in and of itself is worth the trip. So check that one out as well. It's going to be a great one.
Okay, on Where You Live this weekend, I love this because this is right up my alley for great information as the mom of an 8th grader.
Yep, it's huge. We're talking about middle school girls and building self-confidence and having them see that true beauty comes from the inside out. So we did a Beautiful You event where girls had the chance to learn how to cook healthy meals, because we see at this age they kind of start to slide to the fact of inactivity and poor food choices. So if we can engage them and say, you know what, you can eat healthy and still feel good about it. Amway with their artistry team came in to show girls how to have healthy skincare for this age and how to apply minimal makeup. We don't need all that big black eyeliner and heavy foundation. You don't need to look like a Dorito. We want you to look natural and beautiful. And then we get into some very important issues like building self-confidence, finding your passion, believing in yourself, and don't believe what others tell you beauty is. Be beautiful from the inside out.
That's awesome. Those are such positive messages, and we love that you're sending them out to so many people. So this weekend, stay tuned to that. Thanks for all the great ideas.
Thank you.
Fantastic. We'll be right back. I can't wait.
That's West.